Welcome to Innovative Pilates with Lorraine Law. This is a session that should take you less than half an hour. We have a series of exercises to get through, 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off. There is no warm-up, so make sure you've done a little warm-up before you get started. So we're going to start with hundreds. Set yourself up, pelvis in neutral. I'm going to set the timer, 30 seconds when we're ready. So both legs in tabletop, off the shoulder blades, reaching your fingers. Extend your legs, squeeze your heels together, engage your core. Make sure your legs are long and strong. You can see your thigh muscles contracting. Just once roll your shoulder blades back and down so you're not tight through the front of the body. Check you're still in your neutral. Breathe, you don't need to count. The timer will do it for you. Keep reaching your fingertips, lengthening the legs. Hug your knees towards your chest. We're coming into your one leg stretch next. So back off the shoulder blades, legs in tabletop. Reach one leg forward, fully engage your thighs. Press outside ankle, inside knee. And breathe. Breathe in for 2, breathe out for 2. Fully lengthen and extend your legs. Little additions like adding this pressure through the upper body, all good for your muscle strength and bone density. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Over we come into an elbow plank. So elbows underneath your shoulders, push the floor away, up we come for a 30-second plank. Keep encouraging the chest forward, shoulder blades down your back, back of the neck and head pressing to the ceiling. Breathe wide and full. Keep pushing the floor away, be strong through the upper body. Feel those tummy muscles working. We're going to roll onto the back. We're going to repeat those 3 exercises, starting with your hundreds. Lift up off the shoulder blades, reach your fingertips, extend the legs, slightly turn out the legs and squeeze the heels together, working your inner thighs. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Nice long, strong legs. Hug your knees towards your chest. Have a little rest into your one leg stretch. So extend one leg, fully engage those quadricep muscles. Try not to let your heel drop to your bottom. Keep your shin parallel to the floor. Press inside knee, outside ankle. Legs going back and forth like parallel lines away from the body. Over onto your front. 30 seconds elbow plank. Tuck your toes under, push the floor away, chin tucked in. Hover that pelvis. Hold, breathe. Keep tucking that chin in, don't let your head drop as you start to fatigue. Okay, quick shell stretch, then you're going to come straight onto your front, elbows wide, shoulder blades down your back, hover the upper body and the legs. Remember to go for length over height. Set those shoulder blades, reach your toes and head in opposite directions. Try and keep the legs nice and straight. A little bit of pressure through the pubic bone at the front of the pelvis. Exhale as you come up. Inhaling as you lower. Going to come into a straight arm plank now, so wrists underneath your shoulders. Extend your right leg, left leg. Hold your plank position. If you wish to, float one leg and rock forwards and backwards. Mobilizing through the toe joints. Strengthening your hip flexors on one side, your glutes on the other side. Feel my quadriceps working quite strongly as well on my left leg. Nice, strong, straight, lifted leg. Come down for your swimming now. Arms in a V shape, shoulder blades down your back, chest lifted, lifting opposite arm, opposite leg. Nice, strong legs at the back there. Make sure the lift's coming from your gluteal fold up with the legs. Shoulder blades down your back. If you're struggling keeping those shoulder blades down, just hold your arms in this position. You can come into double time if you wish with your swimming. Well done. Quick stretch, and then we're back into our upper body leg lifts. Exhale, inhale, feet to hip distance behind you, kneecaps, fronts of feet pointing down to the floor. Really stretch when you're in that lifted position. Imagine somebody's pulling your head and your toes in opposite directions along the mat. Okay, up into your straight arm plank. So this time we're going to lift your left leg, leg pull. If you wish, you can just hold your plank. You can do your leg pull with both feet on the floor if you wish. Nice straight line from the back of the head, chest, pelvis to heel. Coming back down, arms extended, shoulder blades down your back, opposite arm, opposite leg. Breathe, reach, but keep that connection through the back of the shoulder blades. Onto your side now for your elbow side bends, elbow underneath your shoulder, top leg in front of your underneath leg. You can do this with your underneath knee bend, or both knees bent. Try and stay in a nice, strong, straight line. If you look down with this exercise, it'll pike your hips. So keep your hips forward. Breathe. Lift. If the lifting and lowering is too much, just hold your plank. Really feel my waist working and my shoulder working. Okay, and little rest as you come onto your back for your shoulder bridge. Bring your right leg into tabletop, or you can keep both feet on the ground. Lift and lower your hips, keeping your hips parallel to the floor. Your standing heel will be in line with the hip. Now really reach that top knee up to the ceiling. Breathe. Okay, we're going to come on to your side bends on the other side. Top foot in front, top arm reaching. Push the floor away. Lift those hips up and down. Keep this top hand still, reaching up. So your top hand, top shoulder should be in line with your underneath shoulder, underneath elbow. 7 seconds left. Okay, so we start on the other side of your shoulder, side bend, sorry. Push the floor away, float your hips. Keep breathing. If you need to have a break, make it a quick one and come straight back in. It's only 30 seconds. Okay, onto your back. Float the other leg up. Make sure the shoulder blades are down away from your ears. Reach that knee up to the ceiling. You can keep both feet on the floor and just lift and lower the pelvis, pushing through both feet if you don't feel ready or strong enough yet to work with one leg down. Okay, and then we have side bends. Last set through on your left, whichever side you're doing, cross the top leg, front of your underneath leg, let's come up. Time for a rest when it's all done. Keep going. You're working different muscle groups at different times, so they can have a rest while you're working another part of the body. Three seconds, that's all. Set yourselves up quickly for your clams, so heels in line with your bottom, underneath arm extended. Check your underneath waist is lifted. You can keep your feet down or float your feet. So nice big range of movement. Don't cheat yourselves by only lifting the knee halfway. Engage your pelvic floor, tummy muscles, keep the hips nice and still. Breathe. Keep the upper body relaxed. Okay, prop yourself up on your elbow. You can keep your underneath leg bent if you wish. Top hip forward, point and flex. Point and flex. This should be in your bottom. If you're feeling it down your leg, you can repeat your clams or try adjusting your body position by bringing those hips slightly further forward, taking your back leg further back. And don't be lazy with this underneath arm, keep pushing that floor away. Okay. You've done a step. This time we're going to come into some circles. So lift that leg and circle. Squeeze your glutes with each rotation. It should be burning. It is. Keep strong with the upper body. Halfway. Imagine somebody's pulling on your foot, lengthening that leg, trying to pull it out of its socket. And we're using these glutes to resist. Right, we're going to turn over onto the other side. Coming into your clams. Heels in line with your bottom. Keep the chest lifted, but keep your rib-hip connection, so don't let your ribs flare. You can pop a pillow here if you wish between your head and your arm if your neck's sore. Big range of movement. Now if you're feeling it more in the front of the hip, remember just to bring that top hip forward a little bit. May reduce your range of movement, but as long as you feel each lift coming from your buttocks. Okay, prop yourself up on your elbow, push the floor away, top leg back, top hip forward, point and flex. And try and keep this knee nice and straight, use your thigh muscles. Lift and lower. Each lift should be coming from your bottom. If it's not, you need to adjust your position slightly. Encourage that top hip forward a little bit. Heel back. If you're getting burning down your leg, just repeat your clams. Keep the lever shorter. Okay, and then we're going to come into your circle. So give your bottom a rest. Flex and extend it if that helps. And circle. Keep strong with this underneath arm. Tend to forget about it because the bottom's burning so much. You'll be pleased to know we're just doing these once through. But you won't be pleased to know we've got press-ups next. That's enough of that one. Right, so into your press-ups. Wrists in line with your shoulders, stay on your knees, or come into a modified press-up if you wish. So nice straight line. Sorry, my elbow is kicking. It's on my wrist. Well done. Come onto your back. Into your scissors. So pelvic neutral. Extend your right leg. You can flex your toe if you're very tight down the back of the legs. Off those shoulder blades. Gently take hold of your calf. Pull the leg towards you. Keep the elbows wide and lifted. Shoulder blades down your back. Breathe. You can modify this and do your toe taps with bent knees. Hands behind your head if your neck gets sore, if you wish. Next one is your crisscross. So interlace your fingers behind your head, support the base of your head and your neck. Legs in tabletop, come off your shoulder blades. So you're rotating with the armpit, bring that armpit across to your opposite knee as it comes in towards the body. Keep the pelvis nice and stable. Fully lengthen and extend your leg as it reaches away from the body. Breathe. Lightly draw up and in with those core muscles. Over we go. Press ups again, I'm afraid. So chest forward, chin tucked in, down and up. Can't speak, I'm afraid, when I'm doing these. There we go. 1, 2 back. We're nearly there. Okay. Scissors, elbows wide. Hamstring stretch. A bit more of a minor fascial stretch if your toes are pulled up towards you. Stretch down the back of those legs. And then we're going to come into your crisscross. Interlace your fingers behind your head. Shoulder blades down your back. Reach opposite knee. Sorry, armpit to opposite knee. Nice and controlled, pelvis nice and still. Strong legs with each extension. Make sure you fully engage your quads. Hug your knees towards your chest. We're going to come into 4-point kneeling now. This is your last one. Just check in there. Okay. Lifting and lowering. Hips parallel to the floor. Strong through the upper body. Tummy muscles engaging. Get that chin tucked in, pressing the back of the head and neck to the ceiling. Squeeze your glutes. Check that your standing knee and hip are in line as well. Down into a shell stretch. Come back up, same leg. Extend the leg behind you, tap the toes, centre, out to the side. Really oppose the floor, shoulder blades down your back. Work strongly through the upper body as well as the glutes, and try and avoid a heel flick. Use your thigh muscles, your quadriceps to keep that leg long and strong. Okay, your last one, same side again. You can reach that leg out behind you and draw your circles. It's about 26 degrees out there, and I've got to have all the windows shut, so I'm quite warm. Okay, sit back. We're only doing these buttock ones because we've got 2 lots of buttock exercises, doing them through once each, but you're very welcome to repeat if you think you can benefit from them a bit more. Lifting lower. Lengthen that leg, nice strong thighs, strong upper body. Okay, quick stretch back, reposition, extend your leg. Tap centre and out to the side. Breathe wide and full. Think about getting that oxygen to those tiring muscles. Last one, finish up with your circles, and then we'll come onto our back and do some stretching. Okay. And circle. Try not to circle the pelvis. Keep the pelvis as still as you can. Really feel this in my glute max, my bottom muscles. Strong with the upper body, don't let your head fall to the floor. Nearly there, you've got 4 seconds. Come back into a nice shell stretch. And then onto your back, stretch out your bottom muscles, cross one leg over. Make sure your ankle bone is the other side of your thigh, and then try and bring your knees opposite the shoulders. Change legs. You can do this one with your feet up the wall if you prefer. But try and make sure your upper body is nice and relaxed. You're not over gripping in this position. Okay, send one leg up to the ceiling, pull the leg towards you. Flex and extend your foot. Change. More time. Roll over. Do hip flexor stretch. Keep your tailbone tucked under so you're not overextending your back leg. Put your hands on blocks if you need to, or books. You don't have to extend your back leg, but try and keep your chest travelling forward. So your front ankle and knee should be in line with this one. Change legs. Tuck under and lift if you'd like to. Do feel free to hold the stretches for longer. Okay, to your side bend. Stretch out those obliques, they work quite hard with your side bends. Weight bearing side bends. Stretch out your shoulders. Top elbow up to the ceiling, underneath, elbow pointing down to the floor. And change. So I hope you've enjoyed your session. Hope that'll keep you going until we see each other again in September. Have a lovely summer holiday and catch up soon. Bye.